This is me, Dr.Vishnupriya Seetharam, working as assistant professor from the Department of Chikitsa in Dhanvantari Ayurvedic Medical College, Siddharpur. So this is a topic entitled Jambookadya taila, which is a less explored formulation in the classics. Moving on to the introduction, this is a less explored formulation that is explained in the classics, basically the Bruhut Nighantu Ratnakara, where Vata Vikara has been explained. And it has been widely practiced in the older ages, but now because of the animal ethical issues, it has not been accepted to practice. But I think we can substitute this drug with some other drug so that it can be widely practiced in treating most of the neuromuscular cases and also neurological cases as well, and also graha rogas. That is the main highlight of this formulation. So this is the reference that is taken from Vata Vikara. And Jambookadya taila, which is consisting of Shrikala Mamsa and also Ajamamsa and also Kukuda Mamsa has been taken in this formulation. Along with this, there is Kshira of Aja and also Gava is also utilized in this formulation. And apart from this, we can see that there is the formulation which is Gukulu is also there in this formulation, and there are other drugs as well. So first thing is we prepare the soup of the mamsa that is being utilized, and also we take the use of the kshiras, and there is a particular protocol that is prepared, and that is how this formulation is done and utilized. So this can be given as nasya, pana, abhyanga, and also it can be utilized for the basti purpose. So while seeing the indications, we can see that most of the diseases are belonging to the Vata Vikaras, and some of them are also from the Graha Rogas. So in the Graha Rogas, they have mentioned about Bhuta Graha, Pishacha Graha, and also the Dushta Grahas. So while taking the got milk proteins, we can see that basically the got milk proteins are classified into two, which is casein and whey. So in casein, we can find alpha casein, beta casein, and kappa casein, whereas in whey, we can see alpha lactalbumin, beta lactalbumin, and both of them combinedly helps in the microbial fermentation and enzymatic hydrolysis digestion because of the presence of some enzymes and microorganisms. And because of this, they lead to the formation of bioactive peptides, which help in being anti-inflammatory, hypercholesteremic, anti-osteoporotic, anti-oxidative, antimicrobial, anti-hypertensive, and anti-diabetic in actions. And while taking the got meat nutrition, we can see that compared to other meats, got meat is having the least number of calories, fat, saturated fat, proteins, and cholesterol, and hence that is also an added boon. Apart from this, I have seen some researches in which they explained about the evaluation of in vitro anti-atherogenic activities of this got milk and got dairy products. And also there was another study where is explaining about the health benefits and functional benefits of got milk proteins. It reveals that there is very less allergic reactions because of this got milk and got products, and because of the proteins that is present in this, and it is more similar to the human proteins. So while telling about the Kshira Gunas in Dravya Guna Sangraha text, which is the chapter is Kshira Varga, Acharya explains about the factors of the benefits of Gokshira. So here Gokshiram Anamrishyanti Snigdam Swadu Rasayanam Rakta Pitta Haram Sheetam Madram Rasapakayogo Jeevaniya Tada Vata Pittana Paramana. So here Gokshira is having some added benefits, like it is Anamrishyanti, and also that is helping in Vata Pitta disorders, and it is also Jeevaniya in nature. So most of the neuromuscular conditions and neurological conditions require this kind of benefit. So that is why we implement this. Next is Chata Kshira, which is Ajak Kshira. So here it is Kashaya Madram Shita Grahi Payodag, and it is Rakta Pitta Adhisaratna Shaya Kasa Garapaham Ajanama Alpakayatva Katutikta Nishevana Na Atnyabupana Vyayama Sarva Vyati Harampana. So that is what we have to keep more focus. It is Sarva Vyati Haram. So that is also there in this formulation. Moving on to the Mamsa Guna. So while telling about Mamsa Guna, there is like Jankala Mamsa, like we have mentioned about Shrikala Mamsa. So we can understand that it might be the Jankala Mamsa benefits that is incorporated in this formulation. Jankala Madhura Ruksha Lakavastara Balyaste Brahmana Vrishya Deepana Dosha Hadila Mukata Mimminatam Cha Gada Vadita Cha Vadivyam Aruchi Charti Prameha Muga Janmana Shlipatam Gallagandascha Nashayati Aninamayan. So this is a reference that is taken from Dr.Vishnupriya Seetharam Mamsavarga. And there is also benefits about Ajamamsa, where it is explained about Na Atishitam Guru Shritam Mamsa Maja Doshakapala. Shira Dhatu Samanya Aham Vishanti Brahmana. So this is also Brahmana in nature, that is added benefit. So while telling you about God benefits, it is like increased there is protein content, dietary potassium, iron, vitamin B12 and micronutrients. Again, it helps in the neuromuscular conditions, and it is a very like as previously mentioned, it has decreased calories, cholesterol and saturated fats. Concluding this entire paper, I would like to say this is a traditionally practiced formulation, and hailing from a very strong Ayurvedic background, I can hear many of the stories, success stories from my parents. And also it is administered in the form of Pana, Abhyanga and Basti, which is helpful in treating most of the lockjaw cases, and ranging from lockjaw even to treat many of the muscular dystrophies and other neurological complaints. Because of this Brahmana Vrishya Rasayana properties, it helps in this curing of these diseases, and there is more scope for researchers in this formulation, and I expect the future scholars to come up with this research. Thank you, Anna.